A very good morning to all of you. Myself, Dr. Preeti Yadav. I am working as an assistant professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurugram. I am from Applied Science Department. Today, I will discuss kinematic equation of motion in polar coordinates. That is velocity and acceleration in polar coordinates from unit 3 and then lecture number 7. In my previous lecture, that is like in lecture 6, I have calculated equation of motion, that is velocity and acceleration in Cartesian coordinates, means in x, y and z form. Today I will calculate velocity and acceleration in polar coordinates. But first of all, what is polar coordinates? A pair of coordinates locating the position of a point. A pair of coordinates locating the position of a point in plane. The first being the length of the straight line connecting the point to the origin, and the second the angle theta made by this line OP with a fixed line, that is with OX, means this is the fixed. It means here P is a point that locate any position of a particle. Here R is the distance of point P from origin, and OP makes an angle theta with OX line. Here R is the radial distance and theta is the polar angle. And this is the in the XY plane, XY. Here OQ is equal to X because it's along X axis, and QP is Y because it's along Y axis. Now the distance from O to point P is called radial distance of point P, denoted by R, and is always positive. It can take values between 0 to infinity, and the angle, that angle is known as polar angle, and it is always measured is anti-clockwise direction with respect to line OX, and can take values 0 to 2 pi. And the coordinates R and theta are called the plane polar coordinates of the particle, and the point P is represented by their two values R and theta. R is the radial distance, theta is the polar coordinates. Now the next is, what is the relation between polar coordinates and the Cartesian coordinates x and y, and the polar is r and theta. Now what is the relation between these two coordinate system? Now in right angle triangle OPQ, what is cos theta? Cos theta is base upon में hypotenuse. This OQ is the base and hypotenuse is OP. Therefore cos theta is equal to OQ upon में P OP, and that is equal to x upon में R, and the value of x is equal to R cos theta. Is the first equation. Similarly, sin theta is equal to, sin theta in this angle is equal to base upon में, no sorry, perpendicular upon में hypotenuse, and perpendicular is PQ and hypotenuse is OP. Therefore, sin theta is equal to QP upon में OP, that is QP is Y and OP is R, therefore Y upon में R, then Y is equal to R sin theta. These two equations 1 and 2 represents the relation between polar coordinates and Cartesian, because here is the x is the Cartesian, this relate with polar angle theta and the radial distance r. Also here y is Cartesian coordinate, and it's also connect with radial distance r and theta. Therefore, these two equation represents the relation between polar coordinates and the Cartesian coordinates. Now, what is plane polar unit vectors? Means direction for radial vector and direction for polar angle. Now consider any point P in the xy plane having position vector r. Then here there is a P point. Here OP is r unit vector. And now from point P, draw a unit vector along increasing distance r, because the unit vector er is increasing along r. Therefore, this is the increasing distance. Therefore, we increase after point P, and er cap is represents the unit vector along radial distance r. Now, from definition of unit vector, what is unit vector? Vector upon its mode, and this OP is a vector upon its mode. Then OP is equal to R vector and its mode represented by R. Therefore, ER unit vector cap is equal to R vector upon its mode. Therefore, R unit vector is equal to R ER cap. Now, ER is known as the radial unit vector. Now, the expression of ER radial unit vector in terms of I and J. Now, the position vector of point P in 2 dimension is given as R is equal to xi plus yj. And from this equation relation, x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. These values put into this equation. Therefore, r is equal to r cos theta I plus r sin theta j unit vector. Substitute this value of r in equation 4, where er unit vector is equal to r vector upon its mode. Therefore, from this, ER unit vector is equal to r cos theta I plus r sin theta j upon r, taking common r, and the resultant radial unit vector is equal to cos theta I plus sin theta j. This is the value of radial unit vector ER in terms of I and j. Now finding the unit vector E theta and also in terms of I and j. And E theta is a unit vector along increasing theta. Here this is the theta, and from this side the theta is increased with value d theta. Now taking another point Q, here P is a point whose position vector r and theta polar angle. Here point Q where r is fixed but there is a change in angle theta plus d theta. Therefore OQ is equal to, OQ is changing the value in this equation, equation number 7, theta change theta plus delta theta, d theta. Therefore, OQ is equal to r cos theta plus d theta, because here at point Q there is only change in theta and theta replaced by theta plus d theta. Therefore, OQ is equal to r cos theta plus d theta I unit vector plus r sin theta plus d theta j. From figure it is clear that this is the increasing PQ is an increasing distance in theta. Therefore, PQ is equal to OQ, this OQ minus OP. And what is the value of OQ? OQ value is here, and OP is, and the value of OP is, from this R is OP, R cos theta I plus R sin theta j. Therefore, put all these value in equation this. Therefore, resultant PQ is equal to R cos theta plus d theta minus cos theta I plus R sin theta plus d theta minus sin theta and sin j unit vector. Now, we know that cos theta plus d theta minus cos theta is equal to minus sin theta d theta. and sine theta plus d theta minus sine theta is equal to cos theta d theta. These two, put in these two equation, with the help of these two equation, put the value of cos theta plus theta plus d theta minus cos theta is equal to this in equation of this. Therefore, the resultant equation is PQ is equal to minus R sin theta d theta I unit vector plus R cos theta d theta j. The vector PQ points in the direction. The direction of PQ is increasing in theta. Therefore, increasing in theta means represents the unit vector of angle theta. Means here the magnitude of PQ is squaring of these r square sin square theta d theta square plus r square cos square theta d theta square, and taking common r square sin square theta plus cos square theta d theta square, and sin square theta plus cos theta is equal to 1. Therefore, the resultant is r square d theta square and squaring root, and the resultant is r d theta. Therefore, the value of PQ is r d theta. And we know that E theta unit vector be a unit vector in the direction of increasing theta. Therefore, it is defined as E theta unit vector is equal to PQ. PQ here, unit vector along theta is increasing in theta, and PQ represents in increasing in theta. Therefore, E theta unit vector is equal to PQ upon my PQ mode. Using equation 13 and 14, put the value of PQ and its mode, then PQ is equal to minus R sin theta d theta I plus R cos theta d theta j. And mode is R d theta. Taking common R, and therefore resultant is minus sin theta I plus cos theta j, and also taking common d theta, and the resultant unit vector E theta along increasing theta is minus sin theta I plus cos theta j. This is the expression of unit vector E theta in terms of I and j. Now the vectors ER cap and E theta cap are the plane polar unit vectors. Now the velocity, we calculate velocity and acceleration in plane polar coordinate. First of all, we calculate velocity. Let us consider a particle at the point P at any time t. If r is instantaneous position of the vector, of the particle, then r is equal to OP, and we know that r vector is equal to r mode and its unit vector ER. As the particle moves, if the particles move here, there, the value of r as well as value of direction, unit vector direction of r means radial unit vector ER is also changes with time. Therefore, both function r and ER are changes with time. Now, first is velocity, and we know that what is velocity? Velocity of the particle is defined as the time rate of change of position vector, and v is equal to position vector is here r dr by dt, and what is the value of r? That is d by dt is equal to r er unit vector d by dt r er. Here er also changes with time, therefore this quantity is not constant, therefore this is a variable, and used here product rule. First differentiation of first, and second as it is plus first as it is differentiation of second. Now v is equal to, we denote the differentiation of r with respect to time by r dot er unit vector plus r, and here we used er unit vector dot represent differentiation with respect to time. Now from equation 8, ER is equal to cos theta I plus sin theta j, and we have to find differentiation of this. Therefore, the differentiation of this quantity is minus with respect to time minus sine theta, and the differentiation of theta is d theta by dt. This is the ER cos theta I plus sine theta j, and differentiate both sides with respect to time. Then the resultant is DER by dt minus sine theta, and the differentiation of theta is d theta by dt and unit vector I plus cos theta. Here this is a sine theta, therefore the differentiation of cosine theta is cos theta, d theta by dt, and j and e represent d by dt is er dot minus sine theta, and d theta by dt is theta dot I unit vector plus cos theta theta dot j. And the final value of er dot is theta dot, taking common theta dot minus sine theta I plus cos theta j. From equation 15 here, the value of e theta is equal to minus sine theta I plus cos theta j. And here this is the minus sine theta I plus cos theta j. Therefore, replace this by e theta cap, unit vector e theta cap. Therefore, er dot is equal to theta dot e theta unit vector. Substitute these values in equation 17 in this equation, and the resultant equation is v is equal to r dot er unit vector er plus r theta dot unit vector e theta cap. Here there are two components of velocity along ER and along E theta. This is the radial component and this is the transverse component or tangential component of V. And therefore, VR is equal to R dot is the radial component of velocity, and V theta is equal to R theta dot is the transverse component and is denoted by V theta. This is the expression of velocity in polar coordinates. Next, we have to find acceleration in terms of polar coordinates R and theta. And we know that what is acceleration? Acceleration of particle is the time rate of change of its velocity. Hence, A is equal to dv by dt, and that is equal to d by dt, and v is here r dot er plus r theta dot e theta cap. Here use product rule, r dot d by dt of er plus differentiation of first dr dot by dt is second as it is. Plus here there are three terms. First differentiation of first dr by dt theta dot e theta cap plus first as it is differentiation of second d theta dot by dt. Third as it is e unit vector e theta cap plus first two as it is, and the differentiation of third d by dt of e theta. Now r dot change into dot er cap dot plus here one is already, and after d by dt r double dot er cap plus r dot, here dr by dt is r dot theta dot e theta cap plus r there theta double dot, because the theta dot is already e theta cap plus r theta dot e theta dot. Now substitute the values er dot from equation 18. This is the value of er dot. Put these values in this. R dot, here er dot means e theta cap plus r double dot er plus r dot e theta cap plus r theta double dot e theta plus r theta dot e theta. Now here r dot e theta and r dot theta dot e theta. Then therefore this is r double dot er plus 2r dot theta dot e theta plus r theta double dot e theta cap plus r theta e theta. Now to find e theta dot, differentiate equation 15 with respect to time, and the equation 15 is, this is equation e theta and this is 15, and we differentiate this is minus cos theta and d theta by dt I plus, so minus sin theta d theta by dt, and therefore here minus cos theta d theta by dt I minus sin theta d theta by dt j, taking common theta dot cos theta I plus sin theta j. Using equation 8, we have equation 8. Here ER is equal to cos theta I plus sin theta j. Therefore, replace these terms by ER cap. Now, this is same. Therefore, replace by ER cap. E theta dot is equal to minus theta dot ER cap. Now, put this value into this equation, and the resultant equation is, and collecting the terms ER and E theta, and we get R double dot ER cap plus 2R dot theta dot E theta plus R theta double dot E theta cap plus R theta minus, put the value of E theta dot minus theta dot ER. Now taking common ER from this equation and this equation, and the resultant is R double dot minus here minus R theta dot square, plus here E theta and E theta, taking common E theta, and the terms are 2R dot theta dot plus R theta double dot and unit vector E theta. The first term here along ER and the second term along E theta. Therefore, the first term is known as the radial component of the acceleration and represented by AR, that is equal to R double dot minus R theta dot square. And the second terms along E theta is known as the transverse component of acceleration vector. Therefore, E theta is equal to 2R dot theta dot plus R theta double dot. And the resultant acceleration A is equal to AR radial component along R unit vector plus A theta along E theta unit vector. Now this is the expression for acceleration in terms of polar coordinates. Now what is the application of polar coordinates? Polar coordinates R theta are useful in calculating the equation of motion from a lot of mechanical system. Also, you can use polar coordinates in electric fields, magnetic fields, and temperature fields for calculation. Polar coordinates makes calculation easier for engineers. Also, polar coordinates are used in navigation as the destination or direction of travel can be given as an angle and distance from the object being considered. For example, aircraft uses slightly modified version of the polar coordinates for navigation. Therefore, these are the application of polar coordinates. Thank you.